Welcome to an episode of Meeting of the GoldMinds, a brand new podcast hosted by a group of degenerates who all root for the only professional basketball team in Los Angeles that's worth talking about. We'll talk about the good, the bad, and the really fucked up shit. We do things differently on this podcast. Don't worry, we will cover all things Lakers. We'll have your analytics, we'll talk salary cap, we'll talk about the rookies, the old guys, and even the front office. We're also going to talk pop culture, music, film, and if it's a funny story, even some politics. But our goal is to always make this shit entertaining. So like the late great Dr. Buss used to say there in all those nights in the Forum Club, it's showtime, bitches.
We got a special guest with us. I've always admired those who forge their own path and, being independent and making their way. And this is a brother that he will not be stopped. He's a comedian, writer of the hit show on FX, Dave, starring Lil Dicky. This brother has been robbed in Oakland, almost killed at a Burger King, consumed the water in Jackson, Mississippi. But he's about to do some epic shit with the 98 Honda. He's no Jaden Smith. He is Niles Abston. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Doing great. That was an amazing intro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just not sure what's more dangerous, drinking water in Jackson or getting robbed in Oakland, but let you
Watch
decide.
yourself.
All right. So, first of all, you got a lot of stuff going on. We have this list of 23 questions we're going to start in a minute, but the biggest thing that you have going on besides the comedy tour, the writer strike just ended. Let's talk about the writer strike. It just ended a few days ago. We're recording this on Sunday. The strike officially ended 3 days ago.
Yeah.
What for those who really don't know what you were fighting for and what the WGA has been fighting for, can you break it down for folks that are just viewers and not really knowing about the industries?
Well, essentially, we were fighting for the future of this industry at large. And so I kind of understand why a lot of people didn't really get what was going on because I've been in this thing for a year and I didn't really know until right before. And essentially, we were fighting for there to be writers in the future. And for me, essentially, I'm black and from Mississippi. There's nobody that I know that is doing what I do. So I didn't even know I wanted to do this until I was 2021. So I was just really fighting for the people that are going to be writers that don't even know it yet. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of people, because essentially what they were trying to do was one of the biggest things in the contract that we got in our victory was that we have room minimum, staffing minimum. So for a certain amount of episodes, you have to have a certain amount of people in the room. And that was to make sure that we still had a WGA in the future, because if anything, the studios could do something to where now rooms to write shows are just two guys and a AI program, and now you can completely shorten the number and make the guild smaller to where we don't even have enough members to have a guild anymore. So now there is no WGA, and so now if you ever wanted to write, you probably can't. There's no way to even get in. And so if we didn't win this fight, that was definitely our reality. So that was one of the biggest things. And of course, residuals. Now, if you're a staff writer, you will get paid to write your episode. If you write an episode on the show as a staff writer, which that wasn't a thing before. I was blessed on a show like
crazy.
Dave. I know. I was blessed on a show like Dave where I co-wrote an episode and I was paid for half of my episode. And a lot of people were telling me how as a first-time writer, that's unheard of. So shout out Lil Dicky and the team for just treat me with respect and everything like that. But when my lawyer told me you're gonna get paid to write your episode, I was like, I mean, isn't that how TV writing works? But no, it doesn't. But now it does. And I'm just proud to be a part of that fight. So that way all the people that's gonna come on after us. And the thing is, I'm new to this. This is my first year, so I was fighting for me. You know what I'm saying? I want a career in this
Right, of
shit.
course.
And so yeah,
Well,
we won. And I'm happy to say we won and that these 150 days weren't in vain, you know.
that's absolutely. And you know what? I am one of those people that you were fighting for because screenwriting is a passion of mine. And I actively write every day,
Oh yeah.
working on something. And so I know you guys were, you were fighting for those folks who are, going to be coming behind you.
Absolutely.
So I, appreciate it. One last question regarding the writer strike. How real was this whole AI thing? Because I remember now I know on the
Very real.
SAG AFTRA thing side, they were saying, hey, there was like reports of the studios want to do something where they pay the actors a day rate to do body scans and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Some
this
people
AI
have
thing
already
was
been
was real.
scanned. There's people that have already been scanned.
Wow.
Like background actors.
That's,
They didn't even know
yeah.
what was going on. They got paid like $300 and they got scanned. And now if you see some movie that has a football stadium with a bunch of people, you're probably gonna see like a AI version of somebody. Like there are people that have already been scanned. And so that was definitely a big thing. I mean, these people that are a part of like the 1% and they're up there, they're always looking for ways to cut costs. And what's the easiest way to cut costs? Not have to pay niggas. Like that's the
Yeah.
easiest thing. And so yeah, it was a very real thing. And that's why I had to send out a tweet like shout out to all you people that was trying to tell us like AI is inevitable and just succumb to it and adjust. No, fuck you. We won, and we're writing these scripts, not AI. And I'm perfectly fine with like use AI as a tool. Actually think it's a good tool. I've used it a few times to help like write letters and put together pitches and things like that. But writing the actual story, that should only be human work. And we fought for that, and we won. And the actors will be negotiating tomorrow to get their fair contract, and hopefully they'll have all those points and deal and things in their deal as well, so we can cut all that shit out.
Yeah. About a week ago, my lady was having like a really bad day, and I guess she needed some words of encouragement, and I used AI to help me out. So shout out AI.
Hey,
So
love
yeah,
that.
yeah. Hey, shout out AI. But yeah, let's KB, let's get into these questions. We got a list of 23 questions. Niles is a person of many talents, interesting life, comedian, writer, of course. So figured that he's also a basketball fan. So you
Big
know what? We're
basketball
gonna
fan.
ask him 23 questions. Big basketball fan. So we're gonna ask him 23 questions, PGM style. So KB, let's kick this off. So, and it's we're all gonna have this discussion now. Here we go. So, can travel back in time to watch one game. Which is it?
Will Chamberlain's 100-point game. I don't think that nigga did that shit.
Ooh. Oh, with the smoke. Why not? Why not?
We got all this footage of Bob Cousy dribbling with his right hand and shit, but ain't no footage of Wilt putting up this 100. We don't have nothing from that
So
game.
Right? Yeah.
so wait, you telling me? So okay, so when he was so that piece of paper that had the number 100 on it, what was it referring to?
I don't know, but I don't think he scored 100 points in the game. I just
You don't
don't.
think he,
There's no proof. And then also, I need to
Here's the
ask the nigga,
point.
like, did you really have sex with 20,000 women? Like, I need to ask these questions.
But what I was trying to say in my book.
20,000.
20,000, right.
That's
right.
all I'm thinking as you're talking. I'm not hearing any
There's
of this.
nothing wrong with short romance.
You keep fading out and the number 20,000 comes in.
There's nothing wrong with short romance, believe me.
Short romance.
As long as it's a happy thing, going on.
That's a rumor for Wilt?
Not a rumor.
oh
he
yeah,
said
that's
it's
that.
true.
Like wrote it in the book. Yeah.
I didn't know. I haven't read any books on Wilt Chamberlain, so I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
he said he
wow.
started having sex at 5 years old.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hold on, ain't that rape? What?
Hey man,
Sorry, not the R word. My
I
bad.
was going off what Will Chamberlain said in his interview. He was like, "I've been having sex since I was 5 years old." He was like, "I was a big 5-year-old."
Oh my God.
Damn. KB, you got one game. What game you going back in time to?
I would love to be there for. I'm trying to. I have to remember what game that was. The game that Kobe Bryant put the end to the Suns. I think that was Game 6 of 2006, or no,
Okay.
no 2005. Either 2006 or 2005.
That
I know
mid-range,
he did a fadeaway over like 3 people.
yeah, that mid-range jumper was crazy.
Yeah. So when he did that and he did the little that was pretty much saying he's him. That I really wish I could have been there for that live. Because that was crazy.
Yeah. You know what? For me, it would have been Game 6, 98 finals, Bulls versus Jazz. There's this famous picture. There's this famous picture of when Jordan, when he did the when he had the hand up, when he held the hand up after, with that final shot. And it's just it's just a sea of white people just looking shocked, right? I would have loved to I would have just loved to been right in the middle. Right,
Hell
it's
yeah.
been that
Fuck
one,
you,
just that one nigga just holding a piece of like a chicken leg, just be like, yeah, just holding a chicken leg, just right in the middle, just like, yep.
Oh my god!
I told you niggas, I told y'all.
Well, he also had what's it called on his list? That dude he crossed over, he had him on his list.
Misery. Absolutely. I would love to just be right in that middle of that crowd, just eating some chicken. Eating some chicken. So yeah, that would have been it for me. All right, here we go. Wow. Question 2. This should be a fun one. How would you react if your favorite player used to smash your current partner?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Your lady.
Well, as somebody that lives in LA, I've had to deal with situations like this. They weren't my favorite player or anything, and I'm glad these niggas got traded. But when a certain light-skinned nigga got traded to the Wizards, I was very happy. Not gonna say anything.
Oh wow! I can already put a name to the face. I could already put a name to the face.
It's rough out here when you 5'8", trying to date the same city all the Lakers. You don't have to worry. Ain't no Clipper ever stole my girl. Don't have to worry about that. But I got more swag than any Clipper. But yeah, man, it's definitely just kind of like, what are you gonna do? Get upset? Like, you can't really. That'll make the girl like you even more, So it's just like one of those things. Like, oh, all right, cool, and then you just smoke enough weed to forget.
I actually dealt with this situation. I'm no longer in a relationship with her, but then one of my exes. We were together twice, right? So we were together in our early 20s.
Yeah,
and then there was like a 9-year gap. Yeah, then there was like a 9-year gap, and then we got back together, right?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, a 9-year gap, got back together. Now that's it fell apart second time around. So then all of a sudden, we're having a conversation, talking about significant relationships. With significant relationships that we were in, and then all of a sudden she brought up this fool. She was like, "Oh, you ever heard of him?" I'm like, "Well, first of all, like, I doubt if anyone ever bought his jersey. Like, who the fuck, like, why are you bringing him up?" She's like, "Yeah, we were together when he used to play for the Heat." And then all of a sudden, for this fucking bum that I never even thought about, I instantly hated him. Plus, he's 7 foot. All right.
Oh well. Yeah.
He's 7 foot, and then all of a sudden, the word proportions come to mind, and then then it's just some insecurities, and then so I'm just, only thing I can say is that I wish him the worst. Still to this day, if I see him sitting on the bench, I wish him the worst. Fuck his Achilles. But that's it. KB, favorite player used to smash your girl.
Just a guy with a lot of pride. I give it to more power to y'all, but she wouldn't be my girl.
Yeah,
I just couldn't do it. I mean, I just got too much pride, I guess. I there's been like a time where I've known certain dudes who have hit that, I mean, who talked to that one girl and have previous relationship with that one girl. I instantly was like, really? Word? Cut. I was like, easy. You know what I mean? So it just depends. I know it's kind of like cliche to say like, nah, that wouldn't be me, but that has been me. But I've also been like, nah, the type to continue stuff like that because I'm a type of guy that don't like to hear about what you did in your. I don't care. That's your past. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to know.
Especially if he famous. Yeah, no.
The worst part for me wasn't that he was a ball player. Not the fact that he smashed. It's just the fact that he's 7 foot. It's just
Dog, bro. Yeah. Yeah. You can never live up to that expectation, dog. God. Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah. I'm already mad for you, dog. Like I can't do it.
Exactly.
I can't do it, man.
It's like, wait, hold on. You expect me to drive my 98 Honda and follow that train inside of the tunnel? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Man.
So, but anyway, shout out to the BetterHelp app. Maybe you guys can sponsor this segment. Question 3. Bench start cuts. Joker, AD, Giannis.
Ooh. Okay. I mean,
are we asking for unbiased or
hey, we're asking for the truth. Whatever you prefer.
I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I can. I got you.
I feel like you gotta start Jokic, man. He's the best basketball player in the world. He showed you in the playoffs. And then I'll bench AD and I'll cut Giannis.
They just nasty. KB?
Look, we said unbiased, and a lot of Laker fans are gonna be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" But y'all know where I'm going. Is start Jokic, bench Giannis, gotta cut AD. I mean, how it is today, you got to do it as a Laker. If we do a Laker version, it's start AD, bench Joker, and freaking cut Giannis easily. But yeah, I can't. After that sweep hurt me, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, AD. I'm with you, KB, all the way. It's just like
he dropped 40 in that series, man.
He did, and
he dropped 40, but
he had a way better playoffs than Giannis.
He did,
but
he did.
Yeah,
it's just, I guess,
And we always talk about AD not on the court. Who wasn't on the court and all his team?
Look. No one
came back and then got beat by Jimmy Butler because he didn't want to guard him.
Has a point. Like I said, Niles, you're not gonna like that take. But I'm just I know. I
like Giannis, but AD's a better player.
I love Niles. I believe that.
Niles, look, man. No one respects Anthony Medicaid Davis more than we do.
I'm not giving him that name.
Sorry,
that's nasty.
That's crazy.
That's cold.
Well,
that's cold.
The man has a family, man.
Absolutely. Here we go. Question 4. You and Beyonce going to the blacktop. You +3. Who you picking?
Trying to think. Like when I put the team together, I gotta see like what's Beyonce's skill set. Because like me, I bring nothing to the table. I will make
Beyonce's good at everything.
Okay. I'll make some good passes. That's about it. Let's see. I think we gotta have a shooter. We gotta have somebody spread the floor because I cannot. So we'll bring in nobody on the Lakers because we can't shoot threes for worth a goddamn. Who's a good shooter? All right, we're gonna bring in KD to spread the floor. And then I need somebody that's gonna play some good defense, but also get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler. And then let's see, me and Beyonce are on the shorter side. So we definitely need more size. So I'll go. Damn, American centers are just like we down on the. So if we got KD and we got Jimmy, so whoever this fifth person is, cannot be sensitive. Fifth person. I'm gonna go. Trying to think. I want somebody. Let's go, Bam.
You going Bam?
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll just go get the rebound. You know what I'm saying?
All right, KB. Where you
Are we
at?
going?
You and Beyonce.
Any player of all time.
Keep it current. Keep it current.
Current. Okay. Current. Okay. You know what? Look. Okay. Got me, Beyonce. The other three players gotta be. Look, I know height's a thing, but we gotta go with the best shooter in NBA history, and I'm going give me Curry or Clay. If we're going by height, I'll take Clay over Curry. But I, gotta go with Curry. Give me LeBron, KD, and for our center, no, that's it. Curry, LeBron, KD. That's it. That's it. You got size with KD and LeBron because KD's what 6'11", Ron 6'9", and then you got the best shooter in Curry because they're gonna have to double team both of them. So yeah.
I'm going Steph. I'm going Giannis, and I'm going Steph. I'm going Giannis. And you know what? I'm gonna go Draymond because if someone try to get too close, because
Niles is like, "What's wrong with you, man?"
If someone try to get too close to Beyonce, he'll fight. So we got to protect.
Man, that's what Julius is for, bro.
Oh,
the bodyguard. He bigger than Draymond. Have y'all seen how big Beyonce's bodyguard is? Julius, it is huge. He's like a celebrity right now. Everybody knows who he is.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Okay. So I'll take Steph. I'll take Giannis, and I'm gonna go Kevin Durant. I'm still one from Nas. I'll go KD. All right, here we go. Question 5. Favorite basketball movie ever?
Ooh, okay. I have there's 3 that are like my favorite. So He Got Game, Above the Rim, and Coach Carter are my 3 favorite. And I think I gotta go Coach Carter, man.
You gotta go
Coach
Carter.
I think Coach Carter has the most rewatch value out of those 3. But I did see He Got Game like a couple months ago, and it was great. But I think I gotta go Coach Carter.
He Got Game is a classic. KB, what you thinking?
Simple, man. We got to go with the movie that put all black players in the NBA. I got to go with Glory Roads because if it wasn't for that, they were the first black starting 5.
Garbage ass movie.
Hey, the reason why I liked it is because I didn't know the history to it. Texas Western.
That's the dangerous minds of NBA
they made a lot of that shit up for the movie.
Did they?
Yeah, I did a whole podcast with a guy about it. We debunked it.
Oh wow!
They made a lot of
hold on, then we're gonna have to take a little side quest on them. Hold on, break that down for me.
By 2 white people too. So the whole thing where nigger is on the wall in the motel room. One of the players is like, "Yeah, bro, that never happened." I was like, "The white people is just creating nigger on the wall." Yeah, bro. They interviewed a bunch of the players. They're like, yeah, it honestly wasn't that bad. We had a bunch of white fans. They were excited for us to be playing and shit. It wasn't that bad.
Yo.
And he was like, we were by Mexico. He's like, we were fine,
bro.
A lot of that shit was made up to make a good Disney movie.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Hey, shout out to all the
there have been black players on the team for years. It was just that year they had a black starting 5.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of shit is complicated.
Zen, go before me, bro. I gotta rethink life, man. I can't.
I always gotta tell niggas about that movie, bro, because it's some nasty work with Glory.
Hey, shout out to all shout out to all the liberal whites. You know what? Right. I'm gonna say the movie Sunset Park. I don't know if you guys ever watched it.
I've never seen that. I need to though.
Okay, so I'm gonna just paint this picture. Rhea Perlman, she was the waitress on Cheers, married to Danny DeVito. Married to Danny DeVito, icon. Yeah. She's coaching a basketball team in Brooklyn.
Oh, so she plays the coach?
She plays the coach. You got Terrence Howard. This is when Terrence was Terrence Deshaun Howard.
Give me the ball, man.
Yeah, exactly. So
Sherm.
and yeah, and he was on that Sherm too. So yes. So yes, we're talking about Sunset Park
So Rhea Perlman coaches a high school basketball team.
in Brooklyn.
Wow, I'm about to watch that.
Yes.
I'm friends. I've never met her, but I'm
Right?
friends with like their family. So like I know her kids pretty well. So I have to like watch it and be like, yo, I watched this movie where your mom was coaching niggas. That's dope.
Hey, funniest
Wow.
thing. Speaking of Danny DeVito, I want
Yeah.
to say this was '07. I want to say this was '06 or '07 Coachella. Within 3 minutes, I met Danny DeVito and Ron Jeremy.
That's
Just
so
within
random.
just like within 3 minutes.
Wow.
So
That's random
yeah,
as hell.
yeah. So
Very.
I think out of those two, Danny DeVito won, but that's a whole nother
Yeah,
subject.
that's my
All
dog.
right,
All right, hold
here
on,
we
hold on.
go.
So I
What's
was
up?
in.
What's up?
My bad.
You gotta
Now
make
I was all right. I gotta go with my movies because you had to make me rethink it. So Coach Card is gonna be number one. I can't believe I said Glory Rose after realizing the actual
you
truth.
didn't know. They didn't want you to
That
know.
that
You was a
hurt,
kid.
man. That hurt me to my soul because I literally coach kids on that movie. I gotta stop that shit. So Coach Carter, Space Jam, and He Got Game.
Yeah. And I gotta
Okay.
throw semi pro in there too. And white
Semi.
man.
I haven't watched that movie yet. Semi pro.
Bruh, you
Oh,
gotta
Semi
watch
Pro.
Semi-Pro.
Will Ferrell,
Okay,
funny as shit.
that's
Funny
on
as
my
shit.
list.
And
On my
Andre
list.
3000, Andre 3000's in it, and then Woody Harrelson is in it since he was, they brought him in because a white man can't jump, which is also
Of
one of my
course.
favorite. Love white man can't jump.
Absolutely.
I will
Absolutely.
watch
Here
it.
we go.
All right.
Here we go. Question 6. Favorite pair of retro Jordans?
Gotta go with the fours.
Fours. Which
Mm.
colorway?
White. Just go
White.
classic.
KB?
It's a tie between the Obsidian 12s and the I want to say the playoff 11s. And if I had to choose, because I have the 11s right now, and them things feel like bricks because they so damn stiff if you don't break them in. So I probably have to say, yeah, I haven't bought the 12s yet, so I have to say the 11s. 11s.
Yeah, I think for me it's always the 11 breads. Just
Breads. I said
the
playoff.
breads. That's
There you
it.
go.
That's it. So I will wear that in my coffin. So always. Let's
All
go.
right.
Number 7. Which current Laker would you prefer to get pulled over by the cops with?
Oh,
Austin Reeves.
Damn right.
it gotta be, man.
One
I'm
day
sorry.
he was an NBA player, and he just looked like a white boy from the Midwest.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Hey, you spitting facts, Niles. It gotta be
He getting home
safe as
safe.
bet.
Yeah,
Safe as bet.
yeah, it got to be Austin Reeves. It sounds about white, but I will say this because I know there's going to be a lot of the LeBron stands that's going to wonder why we didn't pick LeBron. Let's
He
be
is like the
honest,
most famous
okay?
person on the planet.
He is the most famous person on the planet, but that's the problem. Um,
Yeah.
if we get pulled over by LeBron, you're going to have to take the rap for it.
Oh
Ooh.
man.
LeBron is probably gonna like you're like, hey, you just saying, come on.
That's real.
Mhm.
That's real.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves.
You get pulled over with LeBron. LeBron ain't taking the heat. Then you got
He said he's gonna be like, "Good luck." That's
So,
LeBron. Good luck.
yeah, so yeah. Exactly. Like, sir, my car broke down. I don't know this person. So yeah, gotta be Austin
That
Reeves.
would be crazy.
Here we go. Favorite memory of Kobe.
Favorite memory of Kobe. When I was a kid, I'm from Mississippi, so we would always go to games in like whenever like they were the New Orleans Hornets at the time, and then like the Grizzlies. My dad's a big Laker fan. He's from out here, so like we would always go whenever the Lakers play the Grizzlies or the Hornets. We would make the drive up, and I remember my mom always said how like she hated watching like Kobe play the Grizzlies because she said like it always felt like he would just be chilling all game, and then like he always just made some play at the end of the game to win it, and they play the Grizzlies, and I got to watch Kobe hit like a dagger, like in person.
Oof.
When I was a kid, bro. Like it had to be like, I think I was maybe like 12, 13, and Kobe hit this dagger with like 11 seconds to go in the game, and like the whole arena just went quiet. Like it was the coolest feeling in the world. And then like this is when the Grizzlies were bad, so there was
What
more.
year
like,
would this be?
Yeah, I gotta ask, was that Black Mamba time or?
Yeah, I think this was like when he first switched over to 24.
And
Like,
this
that
was
was
a game in.
like
So this was a
07,
game in.
08.
Was this in Memphis or in LA?
It was in Memphis.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, I was like maybe 12, 13. I was in middle school. I wasn't in high school yet. And it's like
Alright.
Kobe hit a dagger, and it like the arena just went silent. And then like it was like this is when the Grizzlies weren't that great, so there was more Laker fans in the building than Grizzlies fans, like
Right.
in FedEx Forum. Like there was more Laker jerseys in there than Grizzlies jerseys, like everybody. And so it was crazy to witness. And like you see it on TV all the time, YouTube highlights, but you're literally like you're standing up and everybody's like, oh shit, Kobe's got the ball, and then like he did the Kobe thing, like for real.
Wow.
And that's usually like it's usually the opposite. Whenever you go to see a game live, usually the best player that's supposed to play that day isn't playing, or they don't have a good game, or it's just like all right, like whenever you actually go buy the ticket and go see it. So like to see Kobe be Kobe was crazy.
Wow.
Jeez. Right.
That's prime Kobe too. Nice.
Yeah.
That's KB.
Favorite memory
KB,
of Kobe. And I'll be honest with you, like I used to watch games with my grandfather, like just run back games. Like I didn't start actually understanding the game of basketball until 2016. I just looked and seen people putting ball in the basketball in the hoop. So going back and just watching the rewatch of when he lost to the Celtics on how hard he pushed his team to work. That I think it was one of it could be any of those games in the playoffs, but I think it was that game where he lost, the last game where he lost to the Celtics. To see him go down like that and to see him show kind of emotion like that and actually shoot. For me, if I got pride like that, I don't even want to dap nobody up after I lose. That's how I am. I don't even want to do it. He's saying good game to Paul Pierce. He's saying it to freaking to KG, to Ray Allen, to Rondo. Like the way he did that was ultimate sportsmanship, and that was probably my favorite memory of watching him do what he did. Man, he was always a businessman, but then again, he paid respect to the winners every time.
Yeah,
dope.
That's awesome.
Dope. My favorite memory of Kobe. You know what? I'm gonna say the last game.
That was
because
good.
It was
Yes,
if we talk about a Hollywood movie, like Kobe's the first athlete. And, KB, you know this. Kobe's the first athlete that I watched from beginning to end. Okay, I got into Jordan. Pause. I got into the Jordan's fandom. In the second later part of his career, the second three-peat. But Kobe was, remember when he was drafted, remember the first time I heard his name in high school. And then, so I think that last game, I just remember when, after he hit the last shot and then they called timeout, and I think it was, D'Angelo Russell. I want to say, Jordan Clarkson when he was, and I think, Randall. I think Randall was on the squad as well. I'm not sure if Randall was on the squad, but I know it was D'Angelo Russell. It was when he was. It was when he was like when he. Yeah. Okay. So when he opened up his arms and he was giving the young players a hug, and I just remember at that moment. If you look at that moment, how you could see how drenched his jersey was. Like it was like a different shade of the gold, and it was just like he left it all on the court. Like he left it. Every single ounce of basketball is he's done, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I feel like,
and I felt. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's just like it's funny how life does that. Like you say, like those movie moments, but I feel like life puts you in positions like that when you have like really put everything into it and worked for things. Like you get moments like that. It's like why wouldn't Kobe go out with a 60-point game drenched with a W? Like that was his whole career of just putting in more work than anybody else. Like those are you're given those type of moments usually when you put the work in for that shit. It just like it'll happen and you're like, damn, that's like a movie moment, but it's like, nah, nigga, you worked for that shit. And like I've seen that in my own life and just like other people that I admire. It's like those moments come from like all the things you did when nobody was looking, you know.
Absolutely. KB, you already answered, right?
No, I was gonna just add on top of that. I was gonna say, and on top of that, with memory of Kobe, my favorite memory, I learned more about Kobe watching Kobe's Muse because I didn't know certain points in his life or what he went through in certain moments, and I didn't like the emotion he showed between them talking about like his love for the game, what he went through with Vanessa, and just everything to lead up to what he did to his accomplishments. That made me like I cried after that movie. So just learning more about Kobe and what he went through, that makes me more proud to be a Laker fan, to be honest. So
hell yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to question 9. Shout out Mamba. All right. This is an interesting one. If you saw cancel culture at a restaurant, what food is on their plate?
Dry chicken breast.
Dry chicken
unseasoned
breast.
chicken.
All right.
Unseasoned chicken.
Unseasoned chicken. All right. I'm going unseasoned chicken, right? And their side dish is half cooked quinoa.
An egg salad sandwich.
Yes,
Ooh-wee.
absolutely.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. All right, question 10. Best city to go to a strip club with James Harden. So just one city.
I got it.
James hit you up going to the strip club, but one city. Where you going?
I mean, ain't his jersey retired in the one in Houston?
I think so.
Yeah,
he got jerseys retired in a few places.
Oh, damn. Well, I don't know. I might have to pick Atlanta because little baby will pull up.
That's where I was going. I'm saying Atlanta, bro. Magic City.
Yeah,
Atlanta,
Magic City. And you get the lemon pepper wings.
The lemon
Man, hey, Lou Williams will tell you something about that.
Right.
Yes, and you get the lemon pepper wings. Here we go. Question 11. This could be dangerous. Who would you rather have beef with, LeBron James or Ja Morant?
Ja.
Most definitely Ja.
Yeah. There's some people that there's conspiracy theories that LeBron is this secret beef with them, and then their lives have just been totally derailed. So might be on
exactly.
You beef with LeBron, you asking for a career of just failure. I'm good.
And I go with Ja Morant. That shit fake.
Yeah, he gonna go on IG and threaten you.
See, the thing is, right? The way I look at it, I would have to pick. I would rather pick with Ja Morant because it's all right, exactly how bad is a flesh wound, compared to just
he's not actually gonna shoot you.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. What you talking about a flesh wound? You talking about a rumor of it happening? It's not gonna happen. I don't know. What do I know?
If there's no phones around, Ja Morant not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we just two people we just don't fuck with. We don't fuck with Beyonce. Not fucking with Mr. LeBron James, sir. Question 12. We are at the halfway point. You got 60 minutes left to live, Niles. Whose comedy set are you watching? Besides your own. Because we know girls don't twerk for jokes.
Yeah, man. Probably go Richard Pryor.
Sunset?
Either Sunset or that nigga's crazy.
KB?
Well, you guys are gonna say I don't know comedy because I got only two people. Richard Pryor was before my time. Eddie Murphy was before my time.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose because the first person I laughed at was Cat Williams, and also And also Martin Lawrence. If I had to choose for the GOAT, I'd choose Martin Lawrence. For myself, from what I remember. But Cal Williams, he just has that fucking high pitched voice.
Pimp
I
Chronicles
got
is one of the best comedy specials of all time.
part two for me. Yeah, part 2 and part 1. I was like, man, that just made me I could just see it happen. He just painted a picture. Hilarious.
I used to watch it. I used to watch it every day when I was in middle school. I would come.
Well, I mean, so I actually had a question for both of you guys, just leading on to that, but after you guys give your answers. So go ahead. I got a question for both.
First of all, shout out Professor Obi. I will just say this. I'm gonna go. All right, so because I would probably, Richard Pryor's up there. Obviously, Eddie Murphy Raw. I'm gonna throw a curveball here. I'm gonna say Bob Saget. That ain't right. It's HBO special. Now look. I know. Believe me. Look, I'm not saying greatest of ever.
It's funny.
It's funny. It's just the continue. It's just there's a certain cadence. Like, say it again.
But that's the last one you gonna watch.
You know why? Just because. Look, I'm about to die. 60 minutes left to live. Right. I might as well just get all of the dirtiest thoughts out of my system. So because this is just like his level of filth is just going downward. It's like life is on the line. It's like, and I ain't got nothing to live for. Might as well. Hey, I shouldn't hang around elementary schools. It's just the continuous downward spiral of shit. Life is on the line. Yeah, Bob Saget, that ain't right. His cadence, it's almost like a person with ADHD and Tourette's. Pretty hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, he's great. Don't get me wrong. And it was funny because he would come do when he was coming up. He would do a lot of the black rooms in LA.
Yep. Absolutely. Like, folks, that Full House, like Danny Tanner, is the most fictional character you will ever see. Yep. Like, that ain't him at all. But go ahead, KB. What do you want to ask?
So when it comes to a lot of, I guess it's more popular of them saying that I'd rather go with Kevin Hart because he's so funny. Do y'all find Kevin Hart as being that funny? I don't find him being funny. I don't find him being funny.
Man, you gotta go back and watch his first few specials, bro.
Okay.
You gotta laugh at my paint, bro. Come on now. Laugh at my paint.
I got to. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering because like I said, you know comedy. I don't. I really don't.
Bro, Kev is amazing. You gotta go watch Laugh at My Pain. Yeah. Seriously funny. I think there's another one called Grown Little Man. Like those first few, just heaters, bro. Like just I mean, it's a reason that dude blew up as fast as he did. Like he had been doing comedy for so long. And then he finally got put on TV with a Comedy Central special, and it just took off. Like, there's a reason for that. It was.
Got you.
Check it out. Laugh at My Pain was the special that introduced me to Kevin Hart. Like, so Kevin Hart to me, and Niles, please, you're the expert here. But first of all, as a comedian, right? Kevin Hart, he has a lane that he mastered. But one thing about him, he is so visual. Like he can paint these pictures. Like Laugh at My Pain. Yeah, he can paint these pictures that you can see exactly what he's telling you. Like it will visualize in your mind. And Laugh at My Pain, that special was mostly about his mom passing away and his dad's drug problems. And the joke where he's talking about his dad showing up at school with just sweatpants and no drawers, and he's just waving the microphone. Just fucking brilliant. Like
brilliant, dog.
Yeah, brilliant, man. Like so yeah. Kevin Hart, man, I gotta give it to, like, he is hilarious.
Obviously, I'm missing something, so I need to go back and watch these shows. So
you got to.
Very, very nice guy too. I met him last year. Very cool guy.
He seems that way.
They say, like, watching interviews, he just sounds very humble. So.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he had to work really hard to get to where he was at. So
absolutely. All right.
Okay. Second question. Sorry.
Okay.
Who's the most overrated comedian you think of?
Overrated.
Ooh.
Yes. Like he got famous. He's famous, but you're like, he's just not that good.
Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Like as
Yeah.
famous as he was at one point. I
Yeah.
was a child and I was just like, this isn't funny.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you go back,
He had to
if you
catch
go
that
back and
stray, but
watch,
yeah.
if you go back and watch any of his shit, like none of it holds
Mhm.
up. But I will say the movie Employee of the Month is hilarious.
Yes, it
It is
is.
the
It
funniest
is.
thing in the
It,
movie. But his
it
stand up is
is.
good. Like it's just like
Absolutely.
there's always gonna be a white comedian that like hits
Mhm.
something at the right time. He was one of the first people to use the internet, and then also just like I tell people like all the time, bro. Like there's just more white people in the world, like in
Got
the
you.
Yeah.
country. You know, it's not the world, but in America. So it's just like
Yeah. Yeah.
white comedian. If you have a white comedian that doesn't really talk about anything and doesn't offend anybody or make anybody feel uncomfortable,
Mhm.
they don't really have to be that funny. They can just kind of blow up because it's just like, oh, this
Yeah.
is a fun thing to go do, you know? So
Yeah.
Right. All right. Dan
Like,
Cook. Okay.
you ever
and now
wonder why they put
now
the
he dates
knives on the
teenagers.
left of the plate?
What you say?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, a white comedian can get away with stuff like, hey, you ever notice why they put the fork on the right side of the plate
Yeah,
instead of the
dumb
left? And
shit.
you'll get a laugh.
Yeah. Because
Mm.
I mean, I
Yeah,
also feel like
dumb shit.
everybody just expects
Yeah.
black people to be funny. So like white
Right.
comics can get away with like the bare minimum. Like
Yeah.
I'll be at shows and like a white comic will say something. I'm like, it's
Oh.
not
Mm.
funny. And then everybody will be laughing. I'm like, oh, all right, bro. Like,
Got you. All right.
Here we go. Here we go. Number 13. Pick one to save your life. Watching Kazam for 24 hours, listening to Shaq rap for 24 hours, or watching him shoot free throws for 24 hours.
oof. Do I have to physically be there to watch him shoot the free throws?
Yes. Yes. Just you in the gym.
I'll probably do that because I'm not watching Kazam and I'm not listening to that nigga rap. So I wouldn't want to listen to good rap for 24 hours straight.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
I'm gonna say I watch him shoot free throws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just watch him shoot
I don't
free throws.
really.
At least that'll
Yeah,
be funny.
yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
yeah. I don't know
Absolutely.
how many
Well,
times he'll brick in a row. So yeah.
absolutely. All right. Free throws it is. I agree with you guys. All right. Question 14. We're down to the last 10. If you can change one thing about the NBA, what would it be?
If you could change one thing about the NBA, that's a good question. There's so many things. Come back to me.
All right,
Dang
KB.
it.
Oh, I got it.
Go.
Trade deadline. I just completely wipe that. Fuck that. Like, if a team can make a trade like during the playoffs, I think that would be hilarious.
Middle of the game.
Oh
Middle of
my
the game.
God.
Middle of the
Middle
game.
of the game.
Like Bill Murray just showing up in Space Jam. Like that would be hilarious.
Middle of the game. All right.
Man.
KB.
For me, I'd be technicals for flopping.
Ooh.
Technicals.
So it's not like I'm not saying LeBron doesn't flop. He does. But I think there was like I don't know if you've seen it now, but there was a video of Amon Shumpert saying that he does not flop.
Yeah.
But then
I saw
again,
that.
do you see it? And then the dude was like, "What you mean there's no video?" So you see the video, you see him flop. He's like, "That's not flopping. That's trying to sell a call." He said, "Isn't that the same as flopping?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Dog, this it is." So I think technicals for flopping because some of these guys be getting calls that is not. It's just not a foul. Just plain isn't.
Yeah. My friend Danny Sellers, he's a funny comedian. He actually does the audio engineering for that podcast.
Wow.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
Dope.
But
Shout out to
would,
Danny.
yeah, when he said that, I was like, that's a flop, bro.
Period. It's like, come on, man. Like what?
And it was like Steph Curry. I think it was Steph Curry, like holding his hand or some shit.
Yep.
For me, I would allow fighting. I would
Like hockey?
treat it like hockey and just be like, all right, look, you guys got 45 seconds, figure it out. Yeah, so no suspension for fighting. You know, you just go into a penalty box,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of shit could just get. I think a lot of shit could get worked out. Just
Yeah,
like
and
just one on one. No one adds into the fight.
at least just like I think it's crazy you get suspended if you leave the bench. Like
Oh
basketball,
yeah, there
basketball's
you
the only
go.
sport where that happens. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's another one
Yeah,
because I think that
that's
is
true.
because like if you're trying to back your teammate up, like yeah.
And then one thing I think the NBA really like, not even just joking, I really think the NBA should steal from the NHL is add power plays, bro. I feel like that'll make the game more fun for people to watch that like don't usually watch basketball. But if
What is a power play? I
so,
don't even know what that is.
so basically, like in the NHL, I think it's like I'll have to look up the actual definition, but because like you'd have to do it a little different in the NBA. But like a
Okay.
power play in the NHL, I want to read like
I think what a power play is if your team, like
So-
let's say there's a player in the penalty box,
right.
you have an extra man, so it's
You
not
have
like
an extra man
it's
on
a
the floor,
substitution.
basically. So like
Oh,
you basically have like a couple minutes, you know, that like you have more than you have, it's more like 5-on-4 essentially. But I feel like in the
Yeah.
NBA, like a power play could be like for like the next minute and a half, this team, the points are double, you know, some shit like that. Like I think that
oh,
would be crazy. Like there'd be more incentive to like do crazy plays and like speed the game up and shit like that. And like
dang.
not do things that why would you want to get like a silly take foul when you know if like I don't want to foul hunt to shoot free throws where if I make a 3 right now it's gonna count for 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
right.
I think like adding crazy shit like that to the game like makes it more fun for people to watch. And if that is what we're really trying to, it's entertainment at the end of the day. Like there doesn't have to be this whole purist thing about basketball. I think adding shit like that is dope. Like and like hockey does it where one less person's on the fucking ice. Like that's just crazy,
Man, could y'all imagine 6-pointers and 4-pointers?
bro.
Double, man, that'd be
Yeah,
wild.
and that would be more of a punishment for being in the bonus or a technical foul or something like that, you know. And then
Yeah.
that'll make players probably play cleaner because like, oh shit, we playing Steph Curry, and I want this nigga to make Steph Curry makes 3 6-pointers in a row. Now you down 18 because you fucked up. Like that shit's funny.
Man, oh my God, Stephen Curry hitting 6 point. Oh my God,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go. There we go. Here we go. Question 15. If you could be part of any TV family, which family would you choose?
Oh, that's a good one. The Freemans on Boondocks.
Oh,
Damn it, you stole
damn.
mine. Okay, you stole mine.
That's my shit.
Come back to me. Come back to me. Ah, damn it.
Man, if I could be, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say the Winslows. All right, 'cause,
I hate that shit.
yeah, I'm gonna say the Winslows because you know what? You got a father as a cop, and nowadays nowadays, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. So I'm gonna say Winslows.
I want to see now. I grew up on the Cosby Show, but I know how people feel about Bill Cosby. So, nah, fuck it, man. Y'all can hate me. I want Cosby Show. I
You
grew
wanna
up on that show.
You want to be a Huxtable that bad?
Hey, I grew up on that show. So yeah, that was my Brady Bunch.
All right,
Hey.
do it. Just watch you drink.
Oh yeah, you know.
For
sure.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Hey, and one family I would never want to be a part of is like I would not want to be a Targaryen. So
Oh my
you know,
God, bro.
not
Yeah, no.
Honorable mention would be the Gallaghers on Shameless. That would be
Bro,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, that TV show is wild. Oh man, yeah.
Oh, so you were the black. So you're the black son that grew up.
So I know that kid.
Oh, do you
Really?
Okay.
So
Wow.
my first project in LA, I helped make a really small indie film. It's not good, but I just helped out. He played one of the kids in the movie, so I met him and his mom, and then literally a year and a half, I see he's on Shameless playing Liam. Like that shit was crazy.
That is dope. Oh
He's
man,
a good
is.
actor.
William H. Macy. That show.
That's my guy.
Yo, Love them, love them, love them, love them. Shout out to William H. Macy. All right, question 16. All right. Hey, how tall are you, Niles?
I'm 5'8" with my good
All right,
shoes.
5'8". Okay. So you're 5'8". So if 6'11" Kevin Garnett said to you that your girl tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios, what's your reaction? Remember, you're 5'8".
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is one good thing about being short, right? No one expects me to whoop Kevin Garnett's ass. So I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna wake up in a hospital, but niggas gonna respect me though.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
See? But, hey, Niles is on that type of time, and
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
right there with him. I don't.
I'm a
If it's
swing.
Kevin,
I know I'm gonna wake up next Tuesday. You know.
Oh, you said Kevin Durant. It's Kevin Garnett. Yeah, I don't give a
Kevin
shit.
Garnett.
Kevin Garnett getting a 2-piece. I don't care if I got a Falcon punch his ass. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be like, nah, homie. That's so you last year. She's on that Captain Crunch vibe.
Oh,
Just
shit.
keep it simple. Just keep it moving. I'm not. Nah, anything is possible, but me whooping his ass is not one of them. So yeah. All right. Question 17. We got a few more to go. Favorite Lakers championship of your lifetime?
Honestly, man, that bubble championship was really dope because like being a Dodgers fan and a Lakers fan, and then winning because like where the time frame worked because they it wasn't the regular schedule. Them winning championships essentially like in the same season was just like so fun to be out here in LA, and then like been locked up in the house. It was just good to have something to like be happy about. And now I'm like, I'm not just drinking at my house just to be drinking. I'm drinking because I'm celebrating something. So that was just it felt good. It was like really fun. It was like, and it was the first Lakers championship of like me being an adult too. Cause like the 09 and 10, I was in high school. I wasn't going out and partying because the Lakers won. It was like, oh, it was good. And then turn TNT off and go to sleep, like to get ready for football practice in the morning. Like, so yeah, it was pretty. That 2020 championship, it was fun.
I hate to be a hater. That championship 2020, it was on my birthday. On my birthday, October 11th. And which is coming up, by the way. But I was happy, but wasn't that happy. I remember I was hanging out with this chick in Indiana, right? So I'm chilling at her house, we're watching the game, and I think about like 5 minutes after the game ended and the trophy presentation, I was just like, want to get something to eat? Like that was yeah, KB.
Wow.
I think for me, I think it's 2010 going against the Celtics, Game 7. Kobe gets 5, one more than Shaq. I think just how crazy that game was. Like you did not know who was going to win until maybe the last 15 seconds in the game that it looked like, oh shit, okay, we got this. Crazy. KB, what's yours?
It was a tie between 2010 and 2020, but that year 2020, that was probably one of the first years I was really invested to where I was following injuries. I was following the rookies. I'm looking at the G League team. I'm looking at everything, right? So I'd say 2020, 2010. Like Niles was saying, I was in high school still. I was jumping up and down like Kobe Bryant was when he did win, but to understand how big that 2020 championship was, especially during COVID, where it was just you were afraid to be around your friends because if they coughed, you thought you had COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then
So
Kobe had died that year too. So
exactly. So it was for Kobe, and then watching the Clippers get humiliated, So I was cool. That was 2020 was my favorite.
All right. Question 18, down to the last 5, 6. What would you rather experience? Dunking on your pops or breaking your girl's ankles?
Dunk on my pops, bro. Because like growing up, like we would always play outside. And this nigga would just back me down and just dunk on me like I was a grown man, bro. Like all the time.
Mhm.
Like I'm a kid getting dunked on. Like my mom would come outside, was like, "You're being too rough with him." Like it was like my dad would be like act like he was Shaq and shit. Now I'm taller than him, so I would like to dunk on him. That'd be fun.
KB.
For surely I'm dunking on my pops, and it's gonna be in like the most disrespectful. Like, hey, the Vince Carter dunk in the Olympics. That's how I would do my pops.
Or like
So,
when Shaq
yep.
pushed that dude down after he dunked.
Oh,
Yes.
there you go, dunk, and then just yep. That kind of way. Yep.
You know, I'm gonna be the opposite. I'd rather break my girl's ankles.
You mean, bro?
You know, because look, here's the thing.
Wow.
Like your pops will always be your pops, and you know once you dunk on them, and you like that's like when Mufasa fell into the stampede. Like you just everything changes. Like at that point, you know you start just looking down to him. You start like rubbing the top of his head, like yo, what's good, son? Yeah, you know, it's just like a change. It's like I ain't trying to shit on pops. I rather break my girl's ankles. I rather, yeah, just
Right.
like in heels, just complete, just fall, just fall, and just like yeah. So can't talk shit like oh you didn't put the toilet seat down again. Yeah, I broke your ankles. What the fuck you want? So nah, I'm good.
God.
I'm good. All right, here we go, Niles. This is especially for you. You're the only one that can answer this. During the writer strike, what percentage of folks in the picket lines did not wear deodorant?
Damn.
Damn.
You know, to be real with you, I felt like everybody smells straight. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is LA, this is an entertainment city. Everybody wants to put their best face for it. So I feel like everybody was
Okay,
everybody
face that we're talking about armpits.
Yeah. I feel like
So
most people I'd have to go at least 85%.
85%. So you telling me everyone from Gossip Girl? you know, you telling me the former writers of Friends, like
Hey man,
you know,
they out here. LA is a different place, man. Everybody wants to be a star.
all the writers from SVU.
They a little older, so they probably wasn't even out like that.
Yeah.
Supporting from afar.
All right, here we go. Supporting from afar. Here we go. Compare the dating scene in LA to someone's NBA career.
Kwame Brown.
Boy.
Yeah.
I don't think it get worse than that, bro. I don't think it get worse than
You really think it's gonna be something? And then
dog, it's just a farce.
you realize your hands are too small.
Bro, dude. Yo.
You get put in a system where you just can't succeed.
Damn.
YouTube and just complain about what it could have been.
Bro, Niles just made that was the most sense I've ever. That's a perfect. Yep, you got it, man. I'm right there with him.
I used to live in LA. I used to live in Pasadena. I was just gonna say Kawhi Leonard. There's always next year. So
nah, at least Kawhi Leonard's done it, bro. He's done it though.
I will see Kwame. Oh,
no, it definitely is like Kawhi. You go win a championship somewhere else, so you think it's gonna be sweet when you get here.
Oh man,
that's true. That's true. Last three questions. Here we go. I can
kill it in Toronto, but
here we go. Where is it?
Guilty pleasure show. Oh, what happened?
Oh, disappeared. Here we go.
A little technical glitch. Guilty pleasure show or song of yours you can't claim around the niggas.
So now I gotta tell you?
Yes. You're here.
Guilty pleasure.
I'll start. I'll fall on the sword. So for me, look. One Tree Hill. All right. One Tree Hill. That's my shit. And I'm not look, I'm on. I'll look. No, and I'm not just talking about for the basketball scene. All right, I'm Team Nelly all day. All right, I'm even listening to the fucking podcast, Drama
That's crazy.
Queens, every Sunday. Exactly. Look. Shout outs.
They have a podcast for One Tree Hill.
Yes, Drama Queens. Why you think I'm always getting off our group calls early Sunday nights?
That's
All right,
funny.
yes, they have. Yes, absolutely. One Tree Hill. Yes, I don't give a fuck. All right, Team Nelly all day. All right, shout out Dan Scotch, Father of the Year.
Fuck out of here, this guy.
I hate reality TV and what it's done to our culture. But over the last couple of years, there's been this new reality show called Claim to Fame. And it is the silliest, stupidest show, but it's so fun. Essentially, people who are related to celebrities that you would never know all come together in a house like Big Brother, and there's no phones, no whatever. And basically the game for like I think 12 weeks is you do challenges and things, and you try to throw off your other housemates so they can't figure out who's your claim to fame, what celebrity you're related to. And so you play the game and you try to keep it a secret. And like when you win challenges, you get clues so you can guess other people's claim to fame. And the way you get people out is basically whoever wins the challenge that week can put people like on the stand. And so that person has to guess another person's claim to fame. And if they get it right, they stay. And that person that got their celebrity relative guessed, they're eliminated. Or if you guess somebody and you get it wrong, you're out as well. You have to go home. And so it was really fun. Nick Cannon's older brother, I think it's his little brother. Nick Cannon's little brother just won this season because he's a big dude with dreads. So he lied and told everybody he was related to a football player, and they all believed it. And so he played the game really well, and he won. It's a really fun show, but it's so stupid.
Wow.
KB, you and I have been watching Love is Blind, man.
Bro, that show's evil.
Yo, have you been watching the latest season?
2 days ago, I watched an episode with my roommate, and I was like, "This is sick."
I love it, man.
So you watch it? You watch it season 5?
Yeah, I just saw an episode. This nigga named Uche is a menace.
Yes.
Is a menace.
Now when I get on Twitter, all I see is Uche, a bitch ass nigga. Uche, a bitch. All these women just talking about it. My roommate hates this nigga.
So okay, so you said Love is Blind for I ain't gonna say that, Zen. I'm gonna say this because a lot of my boys are just not claiming me because I watched this TV show. And the TV show is, and you put me on it, Zen, it is Yellowstone. They said, bro, how the hell do you watch Yellowstone? That's the dumbest show. I'm like, bro, I didn't think I like country neither.
No, you're not getting off that easy.
What?
That's one of the best shows on television.
No, they don't like that show. They just don't like it because they don't like country TV shows. They don't like it. I'm like, hey, I like it. But if it's an embarrassing one, of course, I watch. So me and my girl watch Love is Blind. So I actually like it. So it's hilarious. Because I know for damn sure I would not be caught on no TV show that's going to be on Netflix hearing me talk smack about somebody else and going viral. I'm cool. I'm good. Nah.
You know what? I'm going to say this about Love is Blind. For the longest time, I would always wonder why black women will say niggas ain't shit. It's because of Uche is why he is the reason why the phrase
niggas.
Dog.
That's what they're talking about.
Yeah. When it's just like, you know what? Yeah, niggas ain't shit. Like he is the reason for it. Yeah. So Uche, fuck off, man. All right.
Damn.
Last two. This is for Niles. Tell a joke that could get Kawhi Leonard to laugh.
I gotta hear this one.
Tell a joke that could get Kawhi Leonard to laugh. So I had a gig in Portland a few years back, and me and one of my gay homies, we was out at a bar before the show, and we was just getting a drink, and then the Lakers was playing, so we got some food and we were watching the game. And this is when I realized I could never watch the Lakers with this dude ever again. LeBron steals the ball and dunks and takes the lead back. So the crowd, the bar is going crazy. We hype. And then LeBron flexes into the camera, and my gay homie just goes, And I was like, nope, never again. I was like, you're not about to ruin the one thing me and my father still have. We're not doing that.
Just that one little comment slash sound. He's like, nope. He's like, nope. I'm done.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
man, yeah.
That could make Kawhi laugh for sure.
For sure.
All right,
man.
last question, and here it goes. Question number 23. Who's the best 23? Bron or MJ?
This isn't hard for me. So
LeBron James.
All right.
And he's also the better
KB?
6.
hold on. What'd you say, Niles?
And he's the better number 6 as well.
I'm
Wait,
just-
no, or
I'm
is
just
Jordan
saying.
9 for Team
He's
USA?
number 9 on Team USA. He's number
Okay.
9.
But if you look at
all
six.
LeBron did was flip that 9 over. So he stole that one too.
Oh, there you go. Shit. Hey, look. Okay, I'm gonna say this. So, for me, it's Jordan. Even though I was not born during that time, watching I didn't know how much of an asshole he was after this. I had to watch The Last Dance to realize it. But the type of mentality he had to where he was going to push his teammates to winning, I like that mentality. I can't stand LeBron being passive. I can't. It's very annoying. LeBron's too passive for me.
Okay. So for me, question 11 earlier was like who we would rather have beef with, and we all said John Morant. So I'm just gonna lie and say LeBron was the better 23. So yeah,
You're gonna lie.
The best answer. Yeah, I'm gonna lie and just say LeBron's the best 23. So
now the reason why he's doing that is because people been getting on him for like saying Michael Jordan is better. So,
for real?
I don't.
Yeah.
Smoke.
20, bro. Twitter. These Twitter battles been crazy.
That's hilarious.
Twitter battles, man. Just catching strays, man.
Man, nah, man. We don't duck the smoke, bro. Go ahead. Tell them why you would. Don't lie. Tell them the truth.
Look,
we got it. Come on, man.
Look, for me, I'm just like, look, my whole thing with Jordan and LeBron is that LeBron's been doing it for 20 seasons. Jordan played a total of 15. We erase his 2 years in with the Wizards. So we say 13 years with the Bulls. So 13 versus 20. LeBron is still chasing Jordan. I'm just saying, I'd rather the guy who climbed the mountain.
Like the tone.
I don't like my tone, but just speaking the truth, just saying, so hey, more rings, did it better, just saying, like, if he wasn't that great, maybe someone would not have picked number 23. So, just saying. Yeah. But look, this has been fun. But you know what? Niles, please. 98 Honda. We spoke about it. We spoke a little about it earlier. You're also on the road. How can people support 98 Honda?
I think by the time this comes out, the fundraiser will be over. But they can literally like Venmo and Cash App me. It's just Niles Abston. Still raising funds for the film. Great films are not cheap, man. This is shit. Like, we're trying to pay people a living wage. We're trying to do everything right. I'm registered in my production company in Massachusetts, so we can do the payroll, and we're hiring people locally, and we're trying to do everything right. So it's just like shit costs money. So yeah, you can Venmo and Cash App me. Please do. And especially, afterwards, after we shoot the movie, we need funds for post-production, sound mixing and coloring the film and editing the film, all that kind of stuff, doing the score, all that. So yeah, if you love to support me financially, I'd appreciate that.
Hey, absolutely. You know what? Like you said, great films are not cheap to make. And it's been an honor for you to hop on this episode of Meeting of the GoldMinds. Folks, you can follow Niles at Niles100 on Twitter/X or whatever Elon wants to call it. And on IG, you can follow him at the Niles Abston Show.
Yeah.
That's on IG. Man, this has been dope as fuck. It's been pleasure getting to know you. And man, we support you in everything you're doing, and we can't wait for 98 Honda to be available to the masses, man.
Thank you. I can't wait too.
Hey, appreciate you, brother. We'll definitely be linking up soon, man.
For sure.
All right. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, folks, that was Niles Abston, man. Dope comedian. Appreciate everything that he does. And this has been a dope episode of Meeting of the GoldMinds. Yeah, support 98 Honda. Follow him on IG. If you're a person like this, is a brother that he started his career as a comedian by creating his own comedy special in his friend's living room. Like, I appreciate the grind, appreciate everything that he does, and even just showing some love and having some fun with us on Meeting of the GoldMinds. We got a lot of shit popping off. PGM on AMP. We're taking our daytime lake show over to the Amazon platform AMP. Be cool to have a blend of music and comedy, and as well as everything going on with the lake show. So you guys already know the vibes. You can follow us at Purple GoldMinds on Twitter/X, IG, YouTube, and also join us for some of our watch parties. Playback.tv/PGM Fan Cave. I am Zen/Born Rebel. That's my brother KB, and we are out. See you guys next time.
Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We